Hi guys, welcome to another Penny Plans Disney video. This one's a bit of a difference because it's like a clip show and I'll be talking you through what you're looking at. Basically I'm going to be reviewing all the hotels that I've stayed at in Disneyland Paris and the surrounding area, so you can get a feel for what's available, what sort of prices there are. We're going to start looking at the on-site hotels, which are the Disney-run hotels, which tend to be a little bit more expensive. Starting with the Santa Fe, which is the lowest level Disney hotel. It is across the river from the Cheyenne, a little bit of a walk from the Disney Village, and it is set out in a sort of Mexican, South American style theme. It's fairly basic, but it's still well themed and looks lovely. Ooh. The reception area is fairly simple, but still in keeping with the theme. The hotel is broken up into a number of buildings, with a main building which contains the reception area, restaurants, shop and games area. So here we are. Vending machines. Lift. The lifts are fairly simple, as is the hallway. Am I at the right place this time? Here we go. Safe, shelf, bathroom. I like that, that's cool. Shower, Mickey toiletries. This is cool. That mirror is really pretty actually. I really like that. Cone, lamp, 2 beds. Really cool traffic cone lights even. A meter picture. This is cute. And probably a view of the car park. Not too bad. So that is the trading post. Oh, we've got Zumzums. Bonsoir. The shop stocks a number of items you can find in the parks, and the types of merchandise that's more fitted to the theming of the hotel, so things like cars items. All Disney hotels also have a selection of snacks such as crisps and a refrigerator with drinks as well, and they will have medical items as well, like Strepsils and sun cream and stuff. In the Santa Fe, breakfast is in the Cantina, which is the restaurant in the main building. When I went, it was Christmas time and it was very, very busy. I'm not sure if that's because it was Christmas or because the hotel is a more affordable hotel. Oh, it's busy. It's a traditional Disney buffet-style breakfast with cold meats, cheese, yogurt, cereal, bread, pastries. The next resort is the Cheyenne, the Wild West theme resort. It's probably one of my favourite Disney resorts theming-wise. So there's the store. This is where the wagons come. This is probably my favourite theme, I think. Oh, wait, let me out the front. Oh wow, look. Here we go. Oh wow. that's so cute. Oh, and that. And this is the like bunky thing. I bet you won't be able to get this back on again now. Like sofa bed thing. And like that. This is cute. They've still got the boot lamp. Hairdryer, which the other room didn't have, remember? New toilet, stealing them. Oh, that's quite nice. I quite like the wood. Nice new bathroom. And here is the luggage storage area. Where's the main? That's the fan. That's the bathroom. It's the only thing with these hotels is that they don't have like main ceiling lights, but I do love that. So as you know, I have to charge a lot of stuff. I regularly complain about lack of plug sockets in the hotel rooms. There's loads in here, it's really good. So you've got 2 there, you've got 1 down there, you've got 2 over here, plus an English plug and 2 USB sockets, and then another plug, 2 plugs where I plug my phone in. So they have, I guess when the hotels were built 25 years ago, people didn't have as many electronics to charge. Now everybody has a phone, a camera, so yeah, that's really good. I really like it. The room is lovely. I really do like it, and I would be quite happy staying here for more than one night, whereas in the old rooms it was a bit but I've just noticed this little chair area over here as well, which has got a nice little chair, which is nice because you don't have anywhere else to sit in the other rooms. And the horseshoe mirror is awesome. But yeah, look, a little... I've just found 2 more plug sockets. There's 1 down here, and although I probably wouldn't plug much into it, there's 1 in the bathroom. I haven't pulled it all the way out, but this is what the other half of the pull-out bed looks like. So it comes in and out like this, and then you pull that up that way to form the back. I presume it then all lifts up to make a double bed. So that's what the other bit looks like. Again, there are numerous buildings across the complex, with a main building which has the restaurants, bars and shop. That's the chuck wagon, which is the restaurant. That's amazing, so that's really close. The shop again contains a lot of items that you would find in most of the shops across the resort, but also includes some Wild West themed gifts. Breakfast is in the main restaurant area in the chuck wagon, and again it's the same selection of food that you would find: cereals, meats, cheeses, yogurts, bread and pastries. It's really quiet in here, it's like 20 to 8. Next is the Sequoia Lodge, which is also due to undergo a large renovation, but is probably the most dated of the hotels at the moment. However, it's still very, very nice. It's themed after the traditional American National Park lodges. This is the middle tier, sort of moderate resort, and is the first on the price point of the Disney hotels to have a pool. This hotel has a bar area, and it also has 2 separate restaurants. Oh, that's so cool. And then go this way. the bar. The carpet and decoration in the corridors is a little bit dated, as it is in the rooms. Woohoo! Hello room. Sink area. The lights. Oh, it's got one of those rubbish hairdryers though. Cupboards. Quite why you need a cupboard like that, I don't know. Disney soap. Bathroom. Toilet. Shower. Disney toiletries. Nice shower curtain. Nice big hanging space and shelves and stuff, so I can get all my clothes a mess in here and the room's still going to look lovely. Massive room. Bambi. Wow, this room's really light. Table and chairs. The shop in the Sequoia Lodge is probably one of the bigger shops on property. It's got lots of items that you would need, clothing items. Again, it's got your snacks and your refrigerators, Disney items, and because the hotel has a pool, it also has swim items as well. The hotel pool is an outdoor-indoor pool, so it's actually one pool that's divided into two. They close it off during the winter, although they do tend to prop the doors open in all of the pools, so it can be a little bit chilly. And the water in all of the hotels in France is slightly colder than you would expect. This is probably my favourite pool theming of all of the Disney pools. Breakfast again, although this is a slightly more expensive hotel, is still the same cold option that you would find in the Santa Fe and the Cheyenne. The only difference is that they have two restaurants available for breakfast in the morning. So here you can see the first. And this is the other restaurant option. Same setup, same food, just two different locations. The next resort is probably one of my favourites at Disneyland Paris. It is the Hotel New York. Again, it's also due an update, but actually I really like the theming of this, and the proximity to the parks for me was absolutely amazing. So I definitely rate this very, very highly. The hotel is laid out in one main building, so you don't have to walk between buildings like you do in the other resorts, and it's very, very easy to get anywhere inside the hotel. You don't actually have to go outside to get anywhere. The only downside about the New York is it has the smallest shop out of all the hotels. Again, it has the usual items that you would want, but just a much smaller selection. The lifts in New York are slightly nicer than they are in the Santa Fe and the Sequoia Lodge, just because it is a nicer hotel. The corridors and the rooms could do with updating, and they are due to be updated soon, but I still thought the room was lovely. Oh, look at the bedspreads! Wow, this is nice. Look, you can see the castle. So the pool is down there. It's really packed, so I don't want to film it. There's lots of children in there as well. The pool is actually very, very cold, but it is due to be refurbished, so hopefully they'll get some double glazing to warm it up a little bit. There is also the games arcade, which is right next to the pool on the ground floor. In the New York, there are again a couple of restaurants where you could be sent for breakfast. Both mornings I went, it was at the Parkside Diner, which is a really, really nice looking restaurant, and actually I'd quite like to try the restaurant when it's actually doing lunch or dinner. The difference with the New York is that as well as the same cold options you get in the other 3 hotels, breads, meats, yogurts, cheeses and cereals, there's also a hot option, so sausages, bacon, eggs and pancakes. Next up in the rankings is the Newport Bay Hotel, which has just had a massive refurbishment. The hotel is absolutely beautiful and the theming is wonderful. Even if you're not staying there, I'd recommend going to visit to have a look around because it is a beautiful hotel. The only downside that I found with this hotel was that actually it is quite a little bit of a walk from the Disney Village and from the parks. The New York is much closer, so for me that just edges it over preference just because the walk is a little bit further. The hotel again is in one main building, but it has 2 side wings as well as the central building, so it is a very large hotel that can be quite spread out. The shop again is a good size. In the shop when I went they had some sale items on, but they had a massive variety of merchandise available. In the west wing where I stayed was the Compass Club, and they also had the Captain's Quarters bar area as well, all with a really nice nautical theme. Again, it had very posh lifts and very, very nice corridors. Admiral's floor. So there's 2 double beds, really cute cushions. I've got a balcony. The windows have got somebody else's forehead print on them, but never mind. Got a little desk vanity unit thing with lots of chargers. A television. Drawers. There's lots of floor space. Bathroom area. And a little storage place. And then shower. Which looks very nice. The theming at the Newport Bay pool is absolutely lovely. It's very, very nice, and it was actually nice and warm in there as well, although they did prop the door open whilst I was there. To get to the parks, it's very easy. You just head down the stairs and you're out the back of the hotel at the Disney Lake. Again, there are 2 options available for breakfast, and it's just going to depend on the crowd levels whether they send you left or right. Same as the New York, you get the cold options, meat, cheeses, breads, pastries, and you also get the hot options. Last of all is the Disneyland Hotel, which is the most expensive hotel and is the one that sits above the gates of the park. Wow. Ya la vi.
María está bien, ya está, por favor.
The shop in the Disneyland Hotel has more princessy, sort of Wonderland themed items in keeping with the theme of the hotel, and again is a really good size.
Yes, we have just a moment.
Oh, there is actually a phone in there. Castle. This is the main sort of foyer area where you've got restaurants and bars, including the California Grill and Inventions, as well as the Fantasia Cafe. California Grill restaurant, which is not the same as the one in the Contemporary. That's Inventions, where they do character breakfasts. Oh, look at that Main Street Lounge. $10.38. $10.42.
Does it have a Peter Pan handle? Because
Yes, it does.
or leave them on the patio outside.
So this is the bathroom. Oh wow! Can I squeeze that? Look at the fancy lights. Shampoo. Hippos. There's hippos in the bathroom. So in the fancy hotels you get fancy H2O stuff. So we've got body wash, conditioner and shampoo. And then over here we've got soap and moisturiser, bath salts, cotton wool, very cool. This is the closet. We got 2 robes and 2 pairs of slippers, but I reckon if we ask for more...
The bathroom, 2 sinks.
This is the other side of the closet. So this is the bedroom. We've got 2 double beds. And the room just goes up and up and up, like the Haunted Mansion. We've got these poofy things at the end of our...
Oh, I know.
Here's our little patio. Here's the car park, which I was going to say balcony, our patio looks onto. It just looks very pretty and autumnal out here. Still flipping freezing, but you know. So if you come to the hotel and you don't have a swimming costume, for 10 or 15 euros, or 20 if you're a lady, you can buy a swimming costume. So what about the off-site hotels? These tend to be a lot cheaper and most of them are served by a shuttle bus. Starting with the Kyriad, which tends to be the cheaper of the off-site hotels. It doesn't really have a theme, but it's not that basic. It's still nice and comfortable. It's a good hotel. It's busy in the hotel, which is hopefully a good sign. It does have a restaurant where you can have breakfast, and it does have a very busy bar area as well, and it has several different types of rooms. The first of which is a family room, which has a double bed and a set of bunk beds. That's alright. It's pretty much in the reception area, so it's quite noisy, but I'm sure it'll die down a little bit. It's a big room actually. Oh, these are cute. Yeah, there is a hairdryer. What's the shower like? Oh, it's alright. Another type of room that they do is a twin room. It's a similar decor, it just has 2 twin beds in it. Same bathroom. It's warmer in here than it was in the other room, which is good. Next up on the price point is the Explorers Hotel, which I really liked. I really liked the theming. It was very well done, the quality was good, the size of the room was brilliant, and it also has a pool. This is quite cool. I was going the right way to start with. 7, 9. So as you come in, you've got 2 bunk beds. There's a light switch and a fan there. And then right next to the door, you've got a separate toilet and shower, and with a bath. Then you've got the bed, TV and everything here. And then when you come into this room, which has got a little porthole, you've got 2 more beds. And I would just like to point out you have got a plug socket there. There's a plug socket over there by the bed. There's a plug socket there. 2 plug sockets here, and look at that. An English plug socket. Again, it is served by the same shuttle bus that serves the Kyriad and a host of other off-site hotels. There is a restaurant where breakfast is available, as well as a takeaway counter, and it has a shop which does sell authorised Disney merchandise, so it's the same merchandise you would find in the parks. And breakfast again is a buffet style, meats, cheeses, yogurts, breads, things like that. I don't really want a full bit and drinks. Next up in the price point on the off-site hotels is the Dream Castle. Again, it's on the same bus route, and this hotel was absolutely beautiful.
Smells like a sweet shop.
The theming was a little bit strange for me, sort of King Arthur, Knights of the Round Table type thing.
Cool.
But it was actually a very, very nice hotel, very well decorated, very good quality, and the room I thought was very luxurious, absolutely beautiful and very comfortable. Oh wow, well that's pretty. Now this is nice. So we've got some hooks and a wardrobe with a safe. Very nice. Got a nice full-length mirror. I look like I've been travelling all day. And a small bathroom. Now this is interesting because this is one of the most, I think most of the times this is the most expensive of the 4 hotels. But it's actually the smallest in terms of the bathroom. And then in the room itself you've got like a rack for your suitcase with a medieval thingamy-bob. And then a double bed, and I can see at least 2 plug sockets, 3 plug sockets. Good, always important when you're coming to these places. This is quite funky, a little chair and a little table. And what's the view like? Very nice. Nice terrace. Again, it's a big hotel, all in one building, so you don't have to leave the hotel to go to other parts of the hotel. There is a gym, a sports complex, there's a playroom, there's restaurants, and there is also a very nice swimming pool with a very nice hot tub. Again, like the pools, the hot tubs aren't really hot tubs, they call them whirlpools instead, just to do with the temperature of the water. Breakfast had hot and cold options, your normal meat, cheese, bread, yogurt buffet, and then some hot items as well. Selection, which I might do this morning actually. And the shop again had lots of items that you might need, but also authorised Disney merchandise as well, so if you forget something in the park you can get it in the hotel. Okay. That bus is full. Park. This is nice. Apparently the lights come on, but I'm a bit scared. It's a bit dark. Oh, there we go. 226. 227. Here we go. And this is like a magic band reader. Put that in there. Oh, here we go. So these are the wardrobes. And a safe. Cupboards. I wonder what's in here. Ironing board. And this is the bathroom. This is very nice. I don't actually mind that I paid a lot of money for this. Standard bathroom. Sink. There is a full-length mirror. Now these sofa beds are apparently very uncomfortable, but I'm not really here to sleep. Then we've got a chair, a desk, TV thing, table, and then there's a hob with a cooker. I'm guessing one of these, that must be a dishwasher. A fridge and a freezer. And the bin. The sink. A toaster. No, there's supposed to be a microwave in here somewhere. It's one of the... So you've got plates and a colander. There's your microwave. Oh, and pots and pans. That's really cool. Lots of plug sockets. In the kitchen there's these little boxes. I was like, ooh, what's in there? And when you open it up, there's like a dishwasher tablet, a washing cloth and a scouring pad. That's really cool. I don't think I'm the first person that's opened it and not done anything with it, but... And there you go, that is it. Those are the hotels that I have stayed at and what I think about them. Let me know if you've stayed in any of them, which one's your favourite, what you liked about them, what you didn't like. And as I add more hotels to my list, then I will add them onto the videos and it will continue to grow. So thanks for watching.